Hi everyone, this is Peggy from SOS Natural Products, certified aromatherapist and creator of natural remedies and practical potions. I want to say thank you to everybody that watched my last video. It was my very first one I did. I was excited to see how many people were viewing it. I think we had close to 200, so thank you so much. We had some people subscribe, so that was also a lot of fun to watch. I think you can subscribe here and then leave me any notes or comments down below in case you want to hear about a particular product or a particular oil. In regards to aromatherapy, I'd be happy to answer your questions, or you can always email me at sosnaturalproducts@gmail.com. So we had quite a few emails last week, and my first thought was to make a video teaching you all, and I will do this in a two-part series, how to make the most luxurious body oil, because so many people wrote in and said, my skin is so dry, my hands are so dry, I'm using so much hand sanitizer because of the coronavirus, and I'm washing my hands constantly, and I just feel so so dry and so crackly. So there is an amazing oil that we can make with herbs. You can see all my herbs behind me, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. So I'm going to make a separate video, part one, and then the second video would be part two, and that's when we are actually going to separate the oil from the herb and add our essential oils and make this amazing body oil that you will be able to use all summer long. But for today, I did change it up a little bit because I also did get a lot of emails on the aromatherapy inhaler that we made for anxiety last week, people asking, do we have one for grief? So listen, a lot of people are going through grief right now. We're going through this pandemic. People are losing family members and friends, and I heard from people who lost pets, who lost their jobs, whose relationships are just breaking up because for whatever reason, you know, we're together too much. But so I thought, let me make this, let that be the top priority. So what some people might not know about me, I'm also a Reiki master practitioner, which I love. It's in my soul, it's in my blood to treat people with Reiki. And I volunteer every Wednesday, not for the last month because we've been closed, but every Wednesday at hospice. And I treat people with Reiki that have lost someone in hospice or in the community. And through that, I've become very experienced and researched a lot of oils that are very useful when dealing with grief. So I wanted to go over those oils with you, let you know about the emotional qualities of the oils. Yes, they have great components, and chemically they're wonderful, and each one has a different purpose. But just for today, it's going to be about the emotional qualities. And we'll make another inhaler. I'll go over it quickly. If you want to see the full detailed instructions how to make the inhaler, they're on the first video that we made last week for the aromatherapy inhaler for anxiety. Now, we also have, and this is available on sosnaturalproducts.com, rose water. This is a Reiki charged rose water that you can use as a room spray. You can spray it in your room or in your body. It's wonderful for grief, for depression, for trauma, calling in your angels, your guides, just so that you have support around you. It's a great little product, and like I said, it's available on our website. I think it's on the second page of the products. You just go on sosnaturalproducts.com, click on buy now, and scroll down, I think, to the second page. So for this aromatherapy inhaler for grief, we're going to use 3 oils, and I have printed out my data sheets because I didn't want to forget anything, because I I always feel it's very important for you to know what qualities are in the oils that we're using, especially when we're using them for emotional support. So our first oil is rose oil. Rose oil is a beautiful, soothing, calming oil. It eases shock, grief, depression. It soothes anger, which is part of the grieving process. It heals deep despair and anxiety. It soothes and heals the heart. It brings a feeling of love and peace into your body and into your space when you use it. So this is our base note in our inhaler. This is going to do the trick. Then we have frankincense. Frankincense I love. I talked about it last week. It supports and encourages emotional healing on all levels, and it quiets the mind. So all the could've, should've, would've things that are going on in your mind when you have a loss, this will help calm your mind and soothe your mind so that you can be in the present. Our mind can be our worst enemy at times, and I know you can all agree with me on that one. And then finally, we're using helichrysum, which is not a common oil that people usually buy and carry in their house, but it's a great little oil. And this oil is emotionally balancing, which I feel we all need balance right now. It heals current emotional trauma, so it heals the shock of the trauma that you're going through in the present. And then it also helps to heal old emotional trauma, which is where regret is born, where I should have been kinder, I should have been more loving, I should have been more patient, I should have called them more, all of that stuff that lives in our mind, it helps with that. And that is why this synergy of these oils is the perfect blend for when you're dealing with grief. It's a very simple process. We're doing it the same way as we did the anxiety inhaler. The inhaler comes in 4 pieces: the base, the cap, the cover, and the piece of oil, which is where you're putting the piece of cotton where you're putting your oils. So it's 3 drops rose oil, and please use your rose oil very sparingly. It takes 10,000 rose petals to make 1 ounce of rose oil. So the second you finish putting your oils on, so it's 3 drops, empty your pipette, even if it's 1 drop, back in there, and cover, because you don't want that to oxidize. Then we have our frankincense. So you're going to also do 3 drops of frankincense. This has the little dropper in it, which is nice because I'm very stingy with my pipettes. I don't like to get rid of them. So once you use a pipette, you can't use it again, so it has to go in the garbage. So 3 drops of your frankincense. And then sometimes, if I can find them, I buy these droppers. They fit perfectly into a 2-ounce bottle. And then this way you don't have to worry about the pipette again. And these you can sanitize and wash. 2 drops of helichrysum. So again, it's 3 drops of rose, 3 drops of frankincense, and 2 drops of helichrysum. You make sure that you soak up all these oils in here. You put this in your base. You put your cap on. You put the cover on. Shake it a little, wake it up, as I like to say. And then you're going to take a deep inhale and exhale from each nostril. So very simply, hold it for a second. It smells amazing. Just absolutely beautiful. Very peaceful, very serene. So You can also do it as I showed last week with the cotton balls. If you do not have an inhaler, since we have 3 oils, you'll take 3 cotton balls. You'll do 3 drops of rose on one, 3 drops of frankincense, and 2 drops of helichrysum. Cover in your paper towel, put in your Ziploc bag, zip up your bag. Whenever you're ready to use it, open up the bag and just inhale. Both of these work for about 1 to 2 weeks, and then you can always make it again. I hope this will help you. I wish you much love and serenity and peace during this difficult time. You can reach me at sosnaturalproducts@gmail.com if you have any, if you need any help with any of this, if you have any aromatherapy questions. Please don't hesitate to call me or email me at that number, at that email address, sosnaturalproducts@gmail.com. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I will get that other video up and going this afternoon. And again, I'll leave you with my mantra. Health, wealth, love, and abundance comes to me with ease and grace every day in every way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for being here with me today. Namaste.